Time to order a battery for my Cruzin Cooler. 20 amp, 36 volt, boom, buy it now. Here by Monday, perfect. Ooh, does it have a charger? Yes. Awesome.
Okay, let's go. Now what do I do?
Just keep this aimed at you. There, see? As long as it's got our faces in it, we're good. Alright, are we ready? Mom has spotted us. Here we go. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh boy! Ah! Holy sh!
Holy shit! Holy shit!
What did you say? What did you say?
Holy shit!
Batteries are bad. Attraction's bad. Whole thing's bad. Cruzin Cooler update. The batteries are definitely junk, and the tire that was low before is flat. So I'm gonna get online and see what size tire that is, and I guess I don't know where you would buy it. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Maybe I can order it and get it delivered, but the battery's gonna be here, and I'm gonna do like a major cleanup on all of this stuff. The new battery should fit in here perfect. That leaves the whole front part open instead of coolers, and the new battery is only like 8 pounds, and the old batteries are like 12 or something each, so that saves a ton of weight. Should be a little bit faster, have a little bit better battery life. I want to do this since I very first had the Cruzin Cooler and since I very first had this. But thank you. I think I'm going to take apart the Cruzin Cooler tonight, get this one all pulled apart, and then see like the axle size, and then see if I can just go to like Harbor Freight or Tractor Supply, get a couple of pillow bearings, and yeah. Got a plan in my head. This is gonna work.
Who thinks that Ian should be working on this obviously very, very, very important project,
yes,
as opposed to finishing the trim of our house that he started 3 years ago?
Nobody watches or comments on my videos.
I guarantee you, if Christy and Charlie watch this, they're gonna say he needs to finish that trim.
A few Christmases ago, a few years ago, I built all of this too, by the way. So I started replacing the trim in our house. So like this is all done. The whole first floor is done for the most part. I just have to do the second floor and the basement. Totally a non-issue, just Laura likes to make it one. So of course I'm gonna work on the Cruzin Cooler. McCacken's next week. It's like 2 o'clock on Wednesday or 2:30 on Wednesday, and I was gonna start to take the Cruzin Cooler apart last night, but pretty much all of my tools are at the building with the cars and boat and stuff, so I also need to go to the building to take the drain plugs out of the block of the boat because I haven't winterized it yet. So I'm gonna run there, pop those out real quick, grab my tools, and then head home so that I can pull the cooler apart. I've got all these different ideas in my head of like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that to the cooler, I want to switch it all over to the different body or whatever. And ultimately, I do want to do that, but I think just for this year, or this show, I'm just gonna put in the new battery, fix the tire, and call it good. Maybe change the bearings, because I think that the bearings are kind of shot. I don't know. Like the build quality on that thing's, it's so bad. But it is fun to drive, so at some point I want to make it better, but it's probably not gonna be right now. God, the roads are so sloppy. It's actually pretty nice in here. I have the heat set at 55, which is like the lowest that it will go, and it's not even close to being cold in here. So I am not gonna work in a t-shirt, but I am gonna put on this other sweatshirt so I don't ruin work clothes. And I need to move the swim platform because it's just sitting on the back of the boat, and then climb in there, pop those drain plugs out, blow some air through it, and this thing will be ready to rock. One day I will bring a broom here and clean this up. That day is not today. Been here for about 2 minutes and I'm pretty much done. I need to pull the plugs and fog it, but I don't have fogging oil here, so I'll do that another time. The one thing that sucks about doing the boat winterization in here is that there's not a floor drain in this, so I'm just letting the water drain into the bottom of the boat, which shouldn't really be an issue because, like I said, the building is heated, so I'm not gonna let it get cold in here, but it still sucks to just have a bunch of water sitting there all winter, so I don't know. I might bring a bucket and pull the plug out and let it drain down into the bucket, but that's pretty ambitious. I also need to plug this thing into a battery charger. Super quick and easy, boat is done. Everything is good here. I have to run to Meyer for Laura, blah, 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 doesn't matter. I got the yellow car on the charger also, so that'll be ready for me to put the alternator on whenever I do that. The alternator is sitting in my garage. I just have to bring it back here and do it. But,